Airports may look like chaos, but behind the noise and lines, there's an invisible rulebook. A code every frequent flyer eventually learns, and every rookie unintentionally breaks. Think about it. Thousands of strangers moving like cattle through security, fighting for overhead bin space, collapsing in crowded gate areas. The only thing that keeps this mess from turning into total meltdown? These unwritten rules. Break them and you'll annoy everyone from the gate agent to the passenger stuck next to you. Respect them and you'll glide through the madness like you own the place. So let's start right where the journey begins, the check-in line. If you're traveling with family or friends, don't scatter across multiple desks like lost tourists. Approach the counter together. Why? Because splitting up slows everyone down and almost guarantees you won't sit together. And if your bag tips the scale over the airline's limit, sure, shuffle things around, but not right in front of the agent's desk while everyone else sighs behind you. Slide to the side, reorganize discreetly, and let the line move. Nothing sparks travel rage faster than someone blocking the flow before the journey has even started. Number 1, the airport's hidden code. Airports may look like chaos, but behind the noise and lines, there's an invisible rulebook. A code every frequent flyer eventually learns, and every rookie unintentionally breaks. Think about it. Thousands of strangers moving like cattle through security, fighting for overhead bin space, collapsing in crowded gate areas. The only thing that keeps this mess from turning into total meltdown? These unwritten rules. Break them, and you'll annoy everyone from the gate agent to the passenger stuck next to you. Respect them, and you'll glide through the madness like you own the place. So let's start right where the journey begins, the check-in line. If you're traveling with family or friends, don't scatter across multiple desks like lost tourists. Approach the counter together. Why? Because splitting up slows everyone down and almost guarantees you won't sit together. And if your bag tips the scale over the airline's limit, sure, shuffle things around, but not right in front of the agent's desk while everyone else sighs behind you. Slide to the side, reorganize discreetly, and let the line move. Nothing sparks travel rage faster than someone blocking the flow before the journey has even started. Number 2, surviving security without becoming that passenger. The TSA line is the true battlefield of the airport. This is where tempers flare, patience snaps, and the unprepared get exposed. And the fastest way to embarrass yourself? Not being ready when it's your turn. Picture this. You reach the scanner and suddenly realize your shoes are still laced tight, your jacket zipped, and your laptop buried under 5 layers of snacks and souvenirs. Now you're fumbling, people behind you are groaning, and the TSA agent is glaring like you personally ruined their day. Don't be that traveler. Watch the people in front of you. If they're pulling off shoes, start untying yours. If laptops are going into bins, have yours in hand. Keep your liquids accessible, ready to toss into the tray without a scavenger hunt. And here's another survival tip. Respect the TSA agents. They don't need your jokes about bombs or weapons. In fact, forget those words even exist. A throwaway comment you think is funny can turn into hours of questioning you'll regret. Keep it short, polite, and serious. They're not your friends, but they are your gatekeepers. Oh, and one more thing. No cameras, no photos, no TikTok videos in the security zone. Not only is it officially forbidden, but sharing footage of screening procedures could hand bad actors exactly the information they're looking for. And if you see something that feels off, say something. Airport security is everyone's responsibility, and ignoring a red flag could put more than your flight at risk. Number 3, the dogs, the bins, and the madness after security. Once you step through the scanner, you're not free yet. This is where chaos really sets in. Bags, belts, laptops, phones, everyone lunges for their stuff like it's Black Friday at Walmart. But here's the golden rule. Never touch another passenger's belongings. Doesn't matter if it's just moving a bin out of the way. Imagine if you drop someone's laptop or phone. Congratulations, you just ruined a trip and possibly bought yourself a lawsuit. Keep your hands to your own items, period. And those empty gray bins, stack them. Don't just abandon them in the middle of the lane like a trail of breadcrumbs for someone else to trip over. It's a small courtesy that keeps the flow moving for everyone. Another thing, if you see dogs roaming with security, keep your distance. These aren't pets. They're working animals trained to detect explosives or drugs. Petting them, or even asking if you can, distracts them from their job. And if the dog you spot is with a passenger, chances are it's a service dog. Either way, hands off. Here's the kicker. Many travelers forget that even after clearing security, the unwritten rules don't stop. You're carrying more than just your bag. You're carrying the responsibility of keeping the system smooth. Every careless move adds friction to a machine already running at max stress. Number 4, gate area etiquette and the gross habits that drive everyone insane. If security is the battlefield, the gate area is the waiting room from hell. This is where people's worst habits come out, and trust me, it's not pretty. Rule number 1, take up only the space you need. That means no sprawling across 4 seats like you're at a sleepover, and definitely no saving a chair with your backpack while other passengers are standing. Even worse, kicking off your shoes and stretching your bare feet across the seats. Dirty soles or not, no one wants to sit where your sweaty toes just were. If you really need to prop up your legs, rest them on your carry-on, not the seat where another traveler has to sit. But the violations don't stop there. Gum stuck under seats, greasy fingers wiping Dorito dust on the armrests, crumbs scattered like confetti. It's disgusting. Imagine walking into a hotel room and finding someone else's mess left behind. That's what you're doing to the next person. Noise is another killer. Nobody wants to hear your Netflix show blasting without headphones or your 3-hour phone call on speaker. Keep it down, not just for fellow travelers, but for your own dignity. And if you're traveling with kids, remember, they're your responsibility. Letting them run wild, scream, or climb on seats while you scroll your iPad, that's breaking one of the biggest unspoken rules. On the flip side, if you see a parent with a crying baby, don't roll your eyes or sigh dramatically. That doesn't help anyone. It only makes the parent feel worse. And the baby? Still crying. The gate is shared space. Treat it like you would your own living room if strangers were sitting in it. Respect goes a long way in a place where patience is already stretched thin. Number 5, guard your stuff like your life depends on it. If there's one mistake travelers keep making, it's trusting strangers with their belongings. Let me be blunt. Never, ever ask someone to watch your bag. Not for a bathroom break, not for a quick coffee, not for anything. Those announcements you hear on repeat. Do not leave your bags unattended. They're not just background noise. They're warnings. Because the second you walk away, that bag is vulnerable. The stranger you trusted might board their flight and leave it sitting there. Or worse, someone could slip something into it without you knowing. And it's not just bags. I've seen passengers plug their phones or laptops into public charging stations, then wander off for 20 minutes. That's basically begging for theft. Your device could vanish, or someone could tamper with it. If you absolutely need to charge, stay close. And if your plug is bulky, do everyone a favor. Use the bottom outlet so you don't block the one above it. Little courtesies make a big difference. Now let's talk hygiene, and this one is nasty. Too many people breeze out of airport bathrooms without washing their hands. Imagine touching your boarding pass, your tray table, or the armrest after that. You're spreading germs from who knows where to every surface you touch. And when you've got kids with you, wash their hands too. Airports are germ factories already. Don't make it worse. Every action you take with your stuff, from how you protect it to how clean you keep it, affects not just your safety, but the health and security of everyone traveling around you. Ignore this, and you're not just careless. You're a risk. Number 6, boarding chaos and the last rules before takeoff. Boarding is where civility often crumbles. You've seen it. Passengers crowding the gate like they're storming a concert, all desperate to be first on the plane. But here's the rule, wait for your zone. It's printed right on your boarding pass. If you're zone 6, don't sneak up with zone 1. You'll get caught, you'll be sent to the back, and all you've done is waste everyone's time. Hovering near the line before your group is called doesn't make you faster. It makes you part of the problem. You're clogging the walkway, stressing out gate agents, and fueling that impatient energy that makes boarding miserable for everyone. When it is your turn, be ready. That means passport open to the photo page, boarding pass in hand. If you're using a mobile pass, don't fumble at the last second. Take a screenshot or save it to your wallet app so you're not scrambling with bad Wi-Fi. And brighten your phone screen so it scans the first time. Nothing makes a line crawl like one person fighting with their QR code, and don't put your ticket away just yet. Once you step onto the jet bridge, flight attendants will want to check it again to direct you to the right aisle. Even if you think you know your seat, let them do their job. A smooth boarding isn't just about speed, it sets the tone for the entire flight. Respect these last rules, and you'll notice something amazing. You're calmer, the staff is calmer, and even the passengers around you feel less like rivals and more like fellow travelers. It's a small shift, but it transforms the entire journey. Airports can feel like hostile territory, long lines, tight spaces, short tempers. But underneath it all, there's a fragile system trying to keep millions of travelers moving every single day. The unwritten rules aren't just about politeness, they're survival codes. They protect your stuff from theft, keep security flowing, stop germs from spreading, and save us all from total chaos at the gate. Think about it. What happens if everyone ignored these rules? Security lines grind to a halt, fights break out over seats, parents melt down, and boarding turns into a stampede. The journey becomes a nightmare before you even reach the plane. But when you do follow them, you move smoother, stress less, and here's the twist. You actually make the airport experience better for strangers you'll never see again. That's the hidden power here. One traveler's courtesy makes thousands of journeys easier. So next time you fly, remember, the invisible rule book is in your hands. Respect it, live it, and you won't just survive the airport, you'll own it. If you found these tips eye-opening, share this video with a fellow traveler who needs the reminder. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because the more people who know these rules, the better it gets for all of us. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one.